Hey music fans, today let's dive into the hidden story behind David Bowie's iconic hit Let's Dance. So, the title track to Bowie's 15th album was produced by the legendary Nile Rodgers. You might know Nile as the founder of Chic and the genius behind hits like Diana Ross's Upside Down and Madonna's Like a Virgin. The man knows how to make a song groove. On the surface, Let's Dance seems like a simple song about hitting the dance floor with a lover, right? But according to Nile Rodgers, there's much more to it. He told Mojo magazine that when David wrote those lyrics, he was actually talking about the dance people do in life. The act of pretending to be happy when they're really sad. Like the line, "Put on your red shoes and dance the blues." It's deep, right? Because the song had dance in the title, Nile made sure it could move some butts. And who better to do that than the guy behind Everybody Dance and Dance, 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 Yosa, Yosa, Yosa. Now those red shoes Bowie mentions, they're a nod to the 1948 movie The Red Shoes, where a dancer is compelled to perform by magical shoes. A concept based on a Hans Christian Andersen story. Pretty cool, huh? Nile Rodgers once said in the film David Bowie, 5 years in the making of an icon, that Let's Dance isn't your typical dance record, but it sure makes you want to move. He joked that if he didn't make it danceable, he'd have to trade in his black union card. Rodgers also shared with The Guardian that when he and Bowie started working on Let's Dance, they spent 2 weeks researching music. Bowie had this epiphany, holding up a Little Richard album saying, "That's rock and roll." They swapped the red suit for a yellow one in the final aesthetic, but the vibe was locked in. And here's a fun tidbit. Nile recalled Bowie first playing the song to him on a 12-string guitar, sounding like a folk song. Rodgers, determined to make it a hit, transformed it into the funky track we all know and love. Oh, and if you're a fan of the movie Zoolander, you might remember Bowie's brief cameo with Let's Dance playing in the background. So next time you hear Let's Dance, you'll know there's a lot more going on beneath that groovy beat. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about your favorite Bowie song. See you next time. David Bowie fans may also want to check out Bobop McDermott. Musical comedy with a goal to make people laugh, think, and lose virginity. Visit mcdermott.com for more info.